Okay, interesting video. Just had a couple comments. I don't want to be, tagged as one of these people that, says, when a woman gets raped, it's her fault because the way she was dressed or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anything even close to that. What the guy did was wrong. He had no right, invasion of privacy and all that. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, attractive young woman has a man that she doesn't know in her house. Um, why is she taking a shower with a stranger in the house? I don't understand that. I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm just saying it wasn't a very smart thing to do. My other comment is, why is she suing Best Buy? There's no way they could have known this guy was going to do this. There's no way, and I don't see how holding them responsible is anything more than the equivalent of ambulance chasing. Um, yeah, Best Buy has a lot of money. She's going to sue them. They'll probably settle for more money than she's ever seen in her life. Is that going to make the fact of what the guy did go away? No. Was she really publicly humiliated? She could have been, but they caught it. And, and the only reason she's in the public now is because of this lawsuit. So, if she didn't want to be in the public eye, you know, why is she making such a big deal about it? And you could press charges without having a press conference too, you know what I'm saying? Or a lawsuit or whatever without holding a press conference. Suing a big company like that, yeah, it seems like a great thing. But, that's why it's hard for people that work for companies like this to get decent wages. It's greed also of the company themselves. But, when a company decides how much they're going to pay or how much they're going to charge for a product, they look at their overhead. Part of their overhead is going to include lawsuits for bullshit like this. Someone slips and falls in a store, and sues the company. If it's a big enough lawsuit and a small enough company that they really feel it, your prices are definitely going to go up. Yeah, granted, she sues the Geek Squad guy. She's not going to get as much, but, you know, her greed is making other people pay for what this guy did. I'm paying more for something because she sued them instead of suing him. She sues him. His life is screwed. All his checks are guaranteed. He's got to pay her all this money because he's not a billion-dollar corporation that doesn't hardly feel the hit. It's really going to affect him, and justice is served. How is justice served? By suing the company she works for? Yeah, she gets a bunch of money. She feels better, but the guy that did what he did, unless there's legal action taken, if she can get him in the courts, well, then she's getting a double dose of justice, and that's unnecessary, in my opinion. I'd like to hear other people's opinions, what people think. If you think I'm full of shit or you agree with me, post a comment and let me know. Don't be afraid to voice your opinion. I'm not going to deny your response if you have an opinion that's different than mine. So, that's my take.